It's never too late to change your mind because you give a love that's sweeter than mine. And it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save those tears and long goodbye. And let me tell you something. There's so much in the heart of nothing. Still we always find there's something missing in this heart of mine. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another late nights with Food Pharrell A&L. I am not your host, but I am here with you tonight. I'll be making a special vegan meal. Nothing is planned. Everything is prepped. Please leave a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Change your mind because we give a love that's sweeter than wine. And it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save your tears and long goodbyes. We have some chickpeas tonight. We have some white rice, long grain rice. We're gonna be using some vegetables. We're gonna make it extra special. So guys, please stay tuned and tap that like button. In your mind, because you give a love that's sweeter than wine. And it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save those tears and long goodbye. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to stay here anymore. You don't have to fight, go through the door. If it's the same with you, I don't want to stay but go. But I wouldn't get to see you anymore. Please tap that like button. It's Food Pharrell A&L. I am not your host. Food Pharrell is in the background. She will be tasting the meal that I make. Tonight I'll be making a special vegan meal. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you always being here. Thank you for leaving your likes. Even if you don't leave a like, as long as you're here, I appreciate you. It's never too late to change your mind. Tap that like button. If you don't see the like button, just double tap the screen. We appreciate you. Thank you for the sentiment. Thank you guys for being here. We're here every night. We cook, we clean. We're the kitchen machines. Welcome. Again, I'm not your host. My name is Bliss Dreams. I do have my own channel. This is my wife's channel. But I do tend to come on late at nights and cook a lot of meals. So I appreciate you guys being here. Learn with Nia. Oh, thank you so much for being here, sister. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. So I am going to start. We already have our pot for our rice. I'm going to wash my hands while you listen to the music. We're making a vegan meal tonight, Nia. I'm happy you're here. I like to try new things and I like to have people who actually eat these things see when I make it. Thank you for being here. It's my pleasure, Nia, not yours. It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. Again, everyone that's on the channel, if you could share this to your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram, any social media would help us a lot. Please tap in that like button. It does help us a lot. It helps to push the channel. The algorithm will love you and love us, and we thank you and appreciate you. We're making a vegan meal tonight. We have chickpea, we have rice, we have lettuce, we have sweet peppers. This is thyme, not thyme. We have tomatoes and we have lots of other stuff coming along that we're going to add to this meal, and it's going to be precious. Don't you go away. Just stay, watch, listen, learn, love, and like. It's never too late to change your mind because you give a love that's sweeter than wine. And it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save those tears and long goodbyes. Leave a light. That was some green onions. I have to wash my vegetables, so I pull them out, wash them, keep it clean, you know. Tonight we're gonna have most of everything fresh. So we're gonna have our cucumbers, we're gonna have our fresh everything. So please stay tuned. You might learn something that you haven't seen before. You might be a chef, it might be your forte, but hey, stay tuned. So we do wash our vegetables. We're gonna wash our rice, which is one of the main things. I'm from the Caribbean islands and we're taught to wash our rice because it helps to swell the rice. That's the folklore. It makes you get more rice when you wash it, when you keep it clean. So I follow that tradition to the end. They always say to wash it like 3 times. Other traditions have their own way of doing things. I keep up with what I was taught. How about you? Leave in the comment section. Do you wash your rice or do you just throw it in the pot? Leave in the comment section. Do you wash your rice or just throw it in the pot? Hey Sarah, it's been a while. What's up, my friend? I was trying to serenade y'all, but I know I can't sing that well. I try. So I have my rice ready. Another thing that Jamaicans or Caribbean people use a lot is like butter. Thank you for that, Sarah. I know I'm not that good. Not even close, but I appreciate the gesture. Always do. So yes, I think that a lot of Caribbean people use in their rice to make it soft and fluffy and nice is butter. So I'm gonna cut a little piece of butter and drop it into the boiling water. I'm not gonna add any salt because the butter might have a little salt in it. You can use vegan butter if you want, a little oil, that's olive oil, whichever you choose. It's your pot. Cook it how you want. That's my word. So the water is hot, so we can go ahead, but I'm gonna leave it to boil a little. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna chop some vegetables up. You can see me in action. I'm not the best, but I don't think I'm the worst. Thank you for being here. If you could like the channel, this is my wife's channel. Her name is Food Pharrell. I am just a cameraman that's in the back, but always cooking on the spot. For those who like the channel, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you're just watching for the first time, I still appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. We're just gonna chop some vegetables up, or some veggies, because this is gonna be a vegan meal. It's gonna be mostly fresh, so everything is gonna be fresh. Except the rice, that's gonna be cooked, which has to be cooked, right? So the aim in here now is to dice these things up into little squares. I like to eat my tomato in bits and pieces because it has a high starch content and I can taste it. A lot of people have high taste sensations, if I can call it that. So we're just gonna put that over there. And hey, look what I got. I got my bamboo bowl. Perfect, I love this thing. All natural. So we got the tomatoes, we're gonna do some peppers. As I said, all of this, we're gonna eat all of that fresh. It doesn't matter how you cut it. We're putting all of these into little squares or little dice. So we're just gonna get all of this out. Sorry if I'm not showing you, let me turn to this side. I apologize. My aim is to entertain you, not myself. So let me apologize and thank you guys for being here again. Tap that like button. Help me push my wife's channel. I appreciate supporting her and I hope you appreciate the sentiment too. Thank you for being here. And I hope you like the rhythm in the background. So we're just going to dice these up because we want them in little squares. Again, for those who just came in, we're making a vegan meal. Today we're using chickpea, nothing but chickpea, fresh vegetables, rice, maybe a little spice. So stay tuned. You might learn something. For those who are here and it's the first time, my friend Nia is on Learn with Nia. You can go check her channel out. Again, we all make different content, so what is for you is for you, but checking someone's content out just helps them to promote what their ideals are, or their entertainment, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see, we're just dicing it up really fine. We want to get those juices out, because that's the main part of the meal. We want to shock your taste buds, so all of these juices will combine together, and plus it's fresh, right? Most people probably never ate sweet peppers or peppers fresh, but I'm telling you, this mixture will get you going. So we have our green peppers, or yellow peppers, which are sweet peppers. We have our tomato. We're gonna add a few more stuff to that because we gotta make it look quite exotic. Again, guys, if you like other stuff, like Food Pharrell does, you can add other stuff to it. Green apples, whatever you like. Just make it something you like. You don't have to do exactly what I do. I'm going to add a little bit of apple to it just to boost that. Because a lot of people who just get into like vegan eating, they're not used to not having the salt and all the seasoning. It's hard. I was a vegan for 1 year. I didn't eat anything cooked. In my country, we just call it vegetarian. We don't cook like I'm stumbling, but yeah, I didn't cook anything for a year. Everything I ate was raw. I ate cabbage raw, just fruits, vegetables, anything I ate, even ackee from the tree. As long as it's open, I would eat it raw also. So I went straight raw vegan for a year. I got really skinny. But my problem was I didn't understand the schematics of what I was doing. I didn't do enough research and didn't have enough resources to stay vegan. So for those who are starting out, this might be the video for you, because this is an easy and simple way to eat everyday healthy and eat for cheap. Because this is something you're going to use to put in meats and all of those stuff when it's a meal by itself. So stay tuned. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Even if it's just one person watching me tonight, I still appreciate you guys. Dinner is going to be excellent, so don't you move a muscle. We're going to add the rice now because our water is boiling. See, I'm using my hand for everything. This is what I was taught. That way it don't splash and burn you. You want to keep that in mind. Don't want to get burned. You don't want to be tossing stuff in your pot. Again, every time I cook a meal, I always like to show something that you can take away. Let me put it that way. I always like to do something that you can take away from. So, for instance, you put your water in your pot. That's a lot of water for cooking the amount of rice that I put in. I put like, say, 1.5 pounds of rice, which is too much water for that. So what you want to do, you just want to take out as much water as you can. You just want it like 1/2 inch above your rice. That's how you cook rice. For me, 1/2 inch above the rice, and then I leave it on high until the water dries down. Once it dries down, I put it on low or medium. More between low and medium, and it should dry out quite well. Be shelly or sticky, whatever you want, but not wet and not too dry. So there we go. From there, you should be able to see some of the rice. I'm going to put the camera down some more because I want you guys to focus on what I'm doing and not on somebody who's not that handsome, if you know what I mean. So we're also going to wash some thyme because it has a very good aroma and great flavor. So you just want to throw that in your pot. You also want to wash some green scallion or onion. You want to chop that. You want to take off the bad parts, like down at the bottoms, right? What you're going to do with this, you're going to crush it, and you're going to throw it inside your pot. All those oils and essentials are going to just spread into your rice, and it's going to infuse itself. This is how we cook rice back at home. We infuse everything. So when I say you're going to... all of those oils are now spewing, so you can throw it inside We're gonna use a fork. We're gonna use a fork just to turn that rice a little so it doesn't stick to the pot. And that's basically what you don't want your rice to stick. You don't want too much water and you don't want it to stick. So I think I can remove a little bit more water out of this because I'm pretty confident when I cook that I know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm gonna get. That's something you don't have to go to school for. If you're hungry, you know what you want to eat. So if I'm cooking, I know what I'm cooking. So we're gonna cover that and we're gonna let that do its thing. While that's doing its thing, we always like to do a cleanup. Even though we're still working, it looks good for the camera and it looks good professionally to be clean. My aim is to give you the best entertainment, the cleanest entertainment, and the best eye candy, and I mean the food that you could ever get out there. You know, we're small YouTubers and we do hope to entertain you that you want to come back for more. That's our hope. It might not be like logical because we're not big YouTube creators, but our hope is our hope, and we hope to entertain you as best as we can. We might not be the best chefs, not gone to the biggest schools, but we do what we can and we'll continue doing it as long as you come out. So thank you for being here. Just leave a like. This is not my channel. My name is Bliss, but my wife is Food for Elle, and this is her channel. It's called Food for Elle A&L. We do a lot of cooking, we travel, but we love in the kitchen. We're foodies, and if you're a foodie, just leave a like for this channel. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, share to your WhatsApp. Sorry for talking too much, but I'm just trying to promote and support my wife. Thank you for being here. I'm going to start with whatever I'm doing. As I said, I like to just clean up while I'm doing this because a little professionalism can go a long way. So I just like to be a little professional when I can. So I do have my tomatoes and my sweet peppers, my onions, everything inside here. These are going to be fresh for the meal that we're dealing with. We also have our cucumber, which I'm going to chop my cucumber up. Just going to put those aside. If you don't know, down at the bottom can be really bitter. So you might not want to eat that, right? If you want to, you can just slice off a bit of the sides because this one looks a little thick. The skin looks a little thick, so I might not want to use all of that. What I'm going to do now, again, we're just dicing up everything. The aim is to eat everything fresh. If you can see what I'm doing with my knife, I'm not the best at anything, but I try, I look, I see, that's how I learn. I'm sliding my knife forward, using the back and sliding it forward. So I'm not using the front to cut anything, I'm using the back. The back is the heavier side, and logistically, the back is heavy, so it's going to cut way faster. It's just going to slide through. You try the front, it's going to cut, but at some point you will run into struggles. So we're just going to try to dice that up a little bit finer. Again, always be safe. Know what you're doing before you're doing it. If you're younger than older folks, get someone to help you to do it. Do not try to use knives by yourself. Even professionals get cut. And that's a fact. So in everything, be safe. And again, thank you for being here. If you weren't here, I probably wouldn't be making this meal. I'll just cook some rice and go to bed. Seriously, I'm a simple person. YouTube makes me do or go above and beyond. And I have no problem with trying new things, creating, and making people feel as if they're home. Giving people something to come back to, you know? I like to be creative, and I hope you guys can see that through my work. I hope you can see that through my wife's work, that she's a very creative, intelligent person, and she tries really hard. She works a 9 to 5, and she also does YouTube. We have Tula the Birdie, so we also have another channel. we are trying hard as we can to be the best in society. We got to work for everyone, right? Not just ourselves. So we're just trying to push the positive vibes and hope you guys will stay here with us on our journey and help us to go forward, because without you, it's not possible. Thank you guys for being here, man. So, yes, we're doing the chickpea today. We're doing a vegan meal, straight vegan meal. So, we have chickpea. We have our rice almost ready. As you can see, that's boiling quite well. Smells so good. So we have green onions or scallion, and we have thyme inside and some butter. That's all we put inside. We're gonna make that dry down. We're just chopping up our fresh vegetables, which we're also gonna eat with the meal because it's a vegan meal. You wanna have fresh stuff along with the cooked stuff. You wanna balance your meals. So we're just cleaning up our green onions, taking off the parts we don't need, or the bad parts. Put that aside. We're gonna just beat it up a little. You want those essential oils to be coming out, and that's why you get essential oils. You have to beat it up. We're just gonna dice this up real fine. This is also a part of the fresh vegetable sect, so you wanna dice it up fine. Not a lot of people can handle eating a big piece of green onion, so what you wanna do is dice these things up fine. That's why I see everything is in dices, because you want it to be enjoyable. Because most of these things are, what's the word? Can't remember the word. Cooking and trying to remember other stuff is way too hard right now. But it's an acquired taste. Sorry, man. So most of these things in here is an acquired taste to eat for a lot of people. You gotta acquire the taste. So you want to make it taste like really good. I'll add some extra virgin olive oil. Whatever you have, you add some extra virgin olive oil, add some MCs. I'm gonna drop some, but later, just wait for it. Again, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys. I don't even know who you are, whosoever you are appreciated, because I'm grateful you're here. This is my wife's channel, Food for Elle. Her channel is called Food for Elle A&L, where we cook a lot. We also eat food a lot. We travel. Whatever to entertain you guys. And we're always in the kitchen late nights making something special and new. So come join us. Don't forget to tap that like button. It does help. So this is thyme we're dropping inside. Because it has this flavor, it just it will divert your taste buds when you like eat a piece of green onion. Something most people's taste buds aren't used to eating raw. I also have my rice steaming. As soon as the water goes down, we will turn the stove way down. As I was saying, I do have a few other stuff that you can add to it. So this is hemp seeds or hemp hearts. This is the part inside the shell of the seed itself. It's not the THC thing. This is good for your heart. Even birds eat this. So you just want to sprinkle some over it. It's basically tasteless, so it's like nuts, right? So also we have some pumpkin seeds. Again, these are choices of yours. It's what you have. There you can see dry down, so I put it on low. It will finish off itself. Again, these things aren't things you have to use, but if you have them, it does help with your nutrition. And if you're a vegan, these things will definitely help. They're good for parasites, and they have a lot of nutrition. So we're just gonna do a little like that. We're gonna add our olive oil later on. You can also squeeze lemon. Anything you choose. We're going to clean up right now. Our rice is almost ready. Our rice is steaming down. Again, we like to clean around and look a little professional, even if we aren't. I think it helps. And we genuinely do this every day. We clean a lot. And plus it looks so much nicer when everything's just clean, right? And oh guys, like we don't just have like regular dishes because we're from different parts of the Caribbean. So we have learned, or we are diverse in what we actually prepare. So as I said, if you go to our channel and check the channel out, there are many things there that you might like, that you might have never seen before. So it's always a learning process, and we're always here and willing and enjoy doing this. So if we could share something somebody hasn't seen before, could be a cheap prep meal, easy prep meal, something you never know you could use, this is a channel for you. This is chickpea. I'm actually thinking right now. So it's similar. I think this is similar to making a hummus, but I don't know what hummus is because I've never had it. But from what I've heard and seen, I think it's something similar, but we'll get into it. Just gotta always keep everything just a little clean, you know, make everything. So we're gonna drop that inside. After dropping that, the next mission is to crush it. So this will be like the meat. Again, this is a vegan meal, so if you don't eat meat, you want something to actually substitute. Most people when they eat, it's biological that you add your meat to your rice or your rice to your meat or the gravy. It's the same thing. You mix stuff together to combine the flavors. So basically you want something as a substitute, and this would be it. We're gonna season this up, make it taste, smell. I will have to use my fork because that's too big. Well, thank you guys for being here. This channel is called Food for Real A&L. This is my wife's channel, but I'm normally here cooking at late nights because I like supporting the channel and I have nothing better to do than eat the food. Yep. Don't get it twisted, I'm here to eat also. So we have some onion powder and we have some lemon pepper that was made here in this kitchen on this channel, so you can go and see how it was made. Lemon pepper made here. So I'm gonna add some lemon pepper to that. Just a spice and that zest. You can also add a little lemon pepper there, but I don't want lemon pepper there. I want that to be the fresh section. So you want to keep that fresh. So I'm going to show you guys what this is. It's pumpkin seeds, hemp heart, which is weed seed hearts. We have cucumbers, we have tomatoes, we have green peppers, yellow peppers, we have green onions, and we're going to add some olive oil to that to make it delicious. It's a vegan meal. This is the rice, as you can see. It's almost done. I told you, if you go back to the video, see how I make it. It's really simple. Sorry about this. I gotta grab some cumin. I got introduced to this by my wife. Cumin. And now I haven't turned back. First I couldn't stand the taste because it's so powerful. But then, as I said, I acquired the taste. So we just want to go ahead and press this out. We're going to add a little oil to it to get it all moistured and flexible. I mean, you would normally just do this in your, what you call it? You do this in your, what should I call it? In your blender. But not everyone in this world has a blender. Not everybody watching this might have a blender. There are people suffering and starving in this world, and I know these things. So my aim is to create stuff that everybody can create at home without expensive appliances and tools. Because look, this can't even do the job properly. And I can do use a fork and do it much quicker and better. Nothing beats the old ways, because when you don't have, you have to use what you have, right? So practice becomes perfect. I believe in those stuff. So while we're doing that, we're gonna add more oil to it. I do have my assistant, which is the host, Food Pharrell. She's in the back. Oh, hi Reenster. Sorry, I'm so busy talking. I know I talk too much. Big up to Reenster. Guys, don't forget to check out the channels. Some of these folks on the channel are actually creators. They're small creators like myself who support us, like Reenster and Learn with Nia. And most people you come on and see that they say our names, that's because they come on to support us. We appreciate them like we appreciate you guys watching right now. So thank you guys for being here. Reenster, thank you. How are you today, Reenster? So it's a little chore, but when they say you make it with love, that's because you put a lot of effort, sweat, and tears into it. So tears doesn't necessarily mean you cried, but it's a lot of effort. You cry inside because your fingers hurt, all of these stuff. But what's better than knowing that you did it yourself? But again, don't follow me. You can use a blender. A blender will do this much faster. But while we entertain you, this is how we entertain you. So we do have our lemon pepper seasoning in that, and it smells so good. So I'm gonna get some garlic and some ginger. This is a flavor explosion. So you do want to keep it a little moist. I have my garlic here. I'm gonna grab my ginger. Because I want to like grind the ginger down into it so it can release those oils also. Because how do they get oils, essential oils? They basically cold press. This is another way of cold pressing. This I'm going to dice up. That's the garlic. If you want, you can go ahead and put more garlic. It's your choice. We have the ginger. I'm going to check on our rice. And I think our rice is ready. Need to get an extra fork. The aim of the fork, stick in the rice, is to check if it's dry right through. If you pick the knife or the fork up and it doesn't evaporate, then it's still wet. So it needs a little bit, just a little 2 seconds. That's cooked. Just a 2 seconds and the rice is ready to do its thing. So we're going to continue doing this. We have the ginger. We're just going to get a bit of ginger off here. But we're going to peel off those sections we don't need. Don't need the skin right there right now. You can also use the skin just to make tea if you want to. Everything is your choice. You don't have to waste anything. So you just want to dice it up really fine. Really fine. If I was in Guyana right now, I could get some palm oil. I haven't tried palm oil yet. I should though. I like trying different things and being creative. So we're not going to throw all of that there. We're going to throw some there. We're going to throw some over here. Then we're going to mix that in. We're going to grind it. aim is to get everything to blend into each other. So when you taste it, you're like, oh, like, wow. That's the effect we want to give. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little Dijon mustard to it. I'm gonna add a little Dijon. Again, use what you have. I'm just creating something, so when I create, my taste buds and my smell buds, whatever they are, my sense of smell kicks in, and then my nostrils are going to tell me what else I can add to it that wouldn't spoil the flavors. Okay, so now that we have our rice ready, we can turn that off. We're going to add a little virgin olive oil, not too much, just enough. Just want to mix that in a little. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look nice? Now, if you're somebody who doesn't like your veggies like this, you can add an apple. It has a sweet taste and it will mix in and it will taste way better. If you're just getting used to these things, you have to acquire the taste, so you don't just want to jump into it. You want to test the boundaries of your taste bud. Right now we're going to do a little lettuce. Forgive the mess. Guys, thank you for being here. It's always appreciated. If it's only one person, I appreciate it, because the YouTube journey cannot be done without you. Without your support, YouTube is null and void. YouTube could put on as much apps, buy as much app as they want, but if you guys aren't here, it's not possible. So I do this for you and you only. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys. This is not my channel. It's my wife's channel, but I appreciate you guys because I'm supporting her and you're here helping me to support her. Thank you for being here. I'm going to wash my lettuce. And then I'm going to chop up my lettuce. Again, everyone, thank you for being here. You guys are so special. I'm going to wash my knife off because I don't remember if it has like onions on it. I don't really want the onion taste on the fresh lettuce. Sounds weird, right? But it makes sense when you're eating. Some people eat and leave the vegetables for last so it can clear their palates, like they do with fruits. So for me, I want everything to stay within their boundaries. So I'm going to put this lettuce right there, but that's not the end. I'm also going to go ahead and grab a lemon that I cut already. I'm just going to squeeze. Sorry. Oh, that juice is just running out. So I'm just going to squeeze that on that. My hands are clean, so I'm just going to work that in. Work that lettuce in. Okay. So now you have fresh and tangy. Smells too good. So I'm going to wash my hands, do a little cleanup, and then we're going to share this thing out so you can see what you're getting and see how beautiful this looks. Guys, again, take a look. Fresh vegetables for you to eat with your meal. This is the vegan meal you'll remember time after time. Even after time passes, you'll still be remembering this meal. So I'm not worried. So here on Food for L, A&L, we don't just like to cook, we like to present it to you. And we hope you stay for the ride. I think presentation is key. No matter what you do, if you don't present it right, I'm sure you don't get a good turnout. So here we go, guys. We're going to do a dish out, as we always do. I just want to get my plate like dry to the max. So it's looking all pretty. Plus I like to use my wooden spoon. But today, I'll switch today just for a second. So we're gonna take the thyme out because those are sticks. But essence is still left behind, which is what you want. Tell me that doesn't, oh, that rice is so good. Need a bigger spoon for this one. It's never too late to change your mind, because we give love that's sweeter than wine, and it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save your tears and long goodbyes, and let me tell you something. There's too much in the heart of nothing, still we always find there's something missing in this heart of mine. To change your mind, because you give love that's sweeter than wine, and it's never gonna rain when I cry. So we're gonna get to our chickpea. My hands are clean still. So hey, hey, do 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 do. You don't have to stay here anymore. You don't have to fight. Go through the door. If it's the same with you, I don't wanna stay so cold. Tell me, guys. Tell me if this isn't splendid. It's never too late to change your mind, because you give love it's sweeter than nice white fluffy long grain rice made with butter, spiced. You have your chickpea balls right there, garlic chickpea balls. You have your fresh vegetables with a dash or a hint of lemon. Mwah. All natural. Don't forget to like the channel, share and subscribe. It's never too late to change your mind, because if you love it's sweeter than wine, and it's never gonna rain when I cry. And if you're vegan, you just want to add more vegetables to your diet, because obviously to change your mind, because it gives love that's sweeter than wine, and it's never gonna rain when I cry. So save your tears and long goodbye. Yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. Full course meal, full course vegan meal, no meat. Hemp seeds, Rainster, thank you so much. I should just send your plate right now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can share to your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram. It doesn't matter where you socialize. If you share, it will help us to grow. And our aim is to entertain. Chickpea, garlic chickpea, fluffy rice, fresh vegetables, dash of lemon. To change your mind, because you give love to sweeter than wine. And it's never gonna rain when I cry. Save those tears and long goodbye. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to stay here anymore. We don't have to fight. Go to the door if it's the same with you. And again, guys, thank you for being here. That's a full-fledged vegan meal made from nothing with meat. It's all natural. You can share it with your friends, your family. It doesn't matter. It's all natural. And if you're a person, if you're not vegan, you can go ahead, add some ranch or anything of your choice to your garlic chickpea. I'm gonna let the owner taste it for you. And these will also be lunches, guys. So when I do cook, when we do make meals, we make meals for days ahead because we have to prep. We do work. So seeing that we work, we have to prep meals. So it's a practice, a habit that comes in handy because you can make one meal and you have meal for days. That means you don't have to get up and cook every day, but your meals are still fresh, if you know what I mean. So to me, that's a plus. Not just cooking for one day, but thinking of tomorrow. And if you have kids, it's a perfect way to go. They can come in, instead of buying those ready-to-go meals, you have ready-to-go meals already prepared. All they got to do is warm them up. I'm going to go ahead, make my chickpea ball for these. I'm going to give this person one. Even though they have to heat it up, it won't matter. So it doesn't matter that I'm adding the vegetables right now. But if you want, you can go ahead and separate your stuff. That will make it way better for you. It will still stay fresh. And that's one lunch. I'll have to leave it open so it cools though. So for those who just came in, I'm just dishing out lunches because when we cook, we do try to cook for today and tomorrow, not just for today, because you might not be able to, or you might not have the strength to cook the other day. So it does make sense you prepare meals in advance to help the situation, especially if you have like kids or you work a lot. It makes sense. You can prepare meals in advance and then you have them put down for tomorrow. So that, we can set that right on the top like that. And trust me, that's going to taste really good. If you want, you can move a little rice and let it go right in the middle. we're gonna let the owner taste it. I don't want to waste your time. So when I prepare meals, I have somebody to taste it, which is the channel host. Guys, welcome your host, Food Pharrell, and do leave her a like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Oh wow, it looks so delicious. Fork.
Yeah, you can use this,
Alright.
clean up after.
Sure. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. The cook left and obviously I have to eat it, so. Okay, let's see what this chickpea ball is about.
What's up? How you been? Just to have the idea.
It's actually pretty good. Harry and Star, hello. And Sarah, hi Sarah. It's not bad. It's really good. He has a lot of flavors inside of the chickpea.
And it's fresh.
I know, right? You can taste the garlic and you can taste the.
It's fresh.
It actually tastes pretty good.
It tastes really good. Like, it's just something I came up with, especially because I've been watching Nina's channel. I'm like, yo, what could I make that Nina learn with Nia could enjoy? You know, like I like to be.
It's Ramadan for her, so.
Yeah, so you know, I like to be inclusive in what I do. So.
This chickpea ball tastes like falafel.
I didn't know. I don't even know what falafel tastes like.
Something like
falafel
this, but
balls,
then I think they fry it also. It's really good. But it's a little bit coarser, the chickpea.
Yeah, mine is coarser, right?
No, yours is smooth.
Mine is smoother? Wow.
Yours is smooth.
Fork did that.
Taste is really good.
Yeah, this is a ready-to-go meal.
Yeah, it tastes exactly like a falafel.
See? I don't even know what a falafel tastes like.
Take you to one of those restaurants. You could try it. You never had Ethiopian food? Oh, I think you take Ethiopian restaurant.
See, now I'm going to learn how to make Ethiopian food.
Yeah, they have the sickest, I don't know what it's called. It's like a roti, but it's
There's
with
one of
the yeast.
Bastards in front of the hospital, right? A couple of them.
It's on Ossington.
Oh, okay.
There's one there. I've been to it already. It's really good though.
That's
I don't remember what
good.
they call it. It's like a roti but yeasty.
YouTube, could you hook me up with Muta Baruka? He needs to see this dish. Yo, that's amazing.
Yep.
The thing is that that's a waste.
I know. It's just too much. Sorry guys, my voice is still bad, so.
That's
right.
correct.
It's really good.
I mean, again, make it with love and it has to taste good.
Well guys, I want to thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting us throughout this YouTube journey and our late night cooking. I know, you guys must be thinking, why are they cooking so late? We always cook late. I don't know why. And we always eat late. I mean, we're here today, we're home, but you know, we eat late, so we cook late. But thank you so much for always being here and supporting us. I'm sure they're thinking, who eats at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock?
I eat at 2 o'clock too.
This man eats at weird hours of the day and night, so.
Y'all will see me just start going live 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm hungry.
He would. I won't let everybody be good. Apples are nice too. It's like Christmas stuff,
Like, sorry, don't mean to talk with my food in my mouth, but if you're a vegan, even if you're not vegan, like all the flavors combined, you would not miss meat. You would not miss meat. Talking to a meativore. From a meativore standpoint.
I love my meat.
But you would not miss meat. The thyme, the seasonings, her lemon pepper that she made.
Mm.
The lemon pepper is in there.
I could taste it. I make the sickest lemon pepper ever, guys. Follow the recipe. Again, guys, if you like to try this meal, follow the recipe. It's really simple because it's only veggies, it's only chickpeas, just flavored and seasoned. Again, use what you have. Do not go out there and spend money to buy things that you don't really need just to make the ingredients. Unless you want to try something, you get it in small portions. But open your kitchen cabinets, open your kitchen cupboards, see what you have, experiment with it, and just create something. I'll eat what I create, so should you. Again, thank you so much for being here with me and my hubby. It's Food for All, our channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Go through our playlist, see what's for you. There's a lot of stuff there, guys. Like tons and tons of stuff. So go through it, see what you like. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. And thank you again for being with us. Food for All, and we're out. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Did you say goodbye?
Yeah, bye.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Great start.
She can hear you too.